So, back with another video. It's something else just caught my attention not that long ago. I saw it thanks to a YouTuber named Dreamcast Guy. I'll link the video in the description below. But he brought to my attention some rather disturbing, but not all surprising, information about a new upcoming game from EA and BioWare called Anthem. You might know of it. What looks like and is starting to sound like a blatant Destiny clone ripoff, right down to its money-grubbing, microtransaction-filled store. Now, will it go so far as to have these skins be one-off uses? Because for the price they're asking, that better not be the case. Yeah, you're wondering how much they cost? Is it $2? No, I'm sorry. Add a zero on the end of that. $20. For a costume. Now, is it like the most badass costume you've ever fucking seen in your entire gaming life? No, it's not. It's black and gold. That's it. There's no special baubles, no special equipment, no special effects. It doesn't do anything for you. Now, here's the real kicker, okay? You can get this costume through in-game progress. Okay, well, that doesn't sound so bad. How much is it, you ask? 40,000 in-game currency. And the in-game currency for Anthem is, quote, shards. Yeah, 40,000. And you can bet your ass that it's going to be a grinding hellhole to get 40,000. Now, it might not be that way in the very beginning, unless they have this already in place to where they're going to have the in-game currency accumulation nerfed down to a very slow crawl, like they did in Destiny. I knew I smelled trouble, and I knew I smelled shit. As soon as EA claimed they wanted this title to be an online-only experience, right then and there, that should have sent red flags all over everyone's field. EA, online only. Two things that do not go hand in hand, ever. I mean, we've seen how they've handled Battlefield 5. We've seen how they handled Battlefront 2, for God's sakes. They tried to turn it into a glorified Star Wars casino. And it was horrible. Later on now, yeah, they fixed all that crap, but only because of the amount of backlash. And they feel that they can get away with not of the same extent, but the ridiculous microtransaction prices because it's, quote, only cosmetic and does not affect gameplay. People have forgotten that there used to be a time in gaming where you could unlock these cosmetic items they are nickel and diming you for free in the game through progress, or just finding them in a unlockable chest, or a chest you find somewhere in the environment, or as a quest reward. My God! And you cannot, unless you are completely blindsidingly faithful to EA and BioWare, defend a $20 price tag. People who are buying this game up front are paying $60 plus tax. Depending on where you are, that is a lot more in tax. Right now, where I am, it rolls out to about $65, $66 after taxes. It's still pretty bad, but not as bad as other places. Now, some people might have put in for the deluxe edition, and who knows how much that is. I don't know off the top of my head. I haven't looked. But roughly, deluxe editions go from somewhere in the round of $70 to $90. But this is EA we're talking about. So I'm thinking in the realm of maybe $100, $110 if you want the complete package right at launch. So $110 we're talking here that people might have spent on this shit. Plus another $20 if you want this skin right away, right off the bat, without needlessly grinding for hours and hours and hours on end. So worst case scenario, you are coughing up $135 I'm adding in the tax after the 110. So yeah, that is not okay. That is unacceptable. People cannot just say, well, it's cosmetic only. So what? So what? There are people who are gonna want this skin. Even though it's black and gold, yeah, I'll admit, it looks pretty cool. So therein lies the conundrum. Do you want this skin? Do you want it bad enough that you're going to cough up $20 or try and see how quickly you can get 40,000 in-game currency? Now, if it was like 400, that wouldn't be so bad. $2, okay, that's not bad. I mean, hell, a favorite game of mine, Borderlands, has a pack of skins for like $5-6, but you get more than one, so it's a package deal. If it was $2 or $4 or 200 shards or whatever, this wouldn't be so much of a problem. However, it's $20 fucking dollars! And this is just one screenshot. We don't know if EA will try to shovel in more of these premium costumes for a premium price. And since it's EA, you can pretty much confirm that it's going to be that way. I mean, seriously, just look no farther than how they handle their sports titles. I mean, come on. Can people really be surprised with this? Disgusted? Yes. Surprised? Not really anymore. I mean, EA is one of the companies that is willing to go to court against Belgium to keep these disgusting practices in our $60 games. But then you get into the whole freaking debate of, well, they haven't gone up in a few years. Technically, actually, they have, if you really look at it. See, when we're paying for a $60 game, you're not getting the full package anymore. You're not. Costumes have been cut out. Weapons have been cut out. Freaking rideable mounts have been cut out. Armor for said rideable mounts have been cut out. Entire campaign elements have been cut out. So on and so forth. So developers and publishers repackage this shit in the form of DLCs. Okay, that's to be expected. However, when it gets to microtransactions, they can put any price they feel is necessary for these items. DLCs, we expect, depending on how much content is them, to be priced accordingly to to the amount of content that's in the DLC. Got my tongue twisted there. Sorry. But yeah, microtransactions can be a tiny dagger to an entire weapon set or outfit set, and there's no limit on what price they can put on them. Because they feel, oh, well, this legendary dagger is just so amazing. $10. A perfect example for that is Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Now, the prices for these daggers and items and weapons I saw aren't egregious. However, they are at base level. Now, okay. Ooh, what's wrong with that? Getting a nice legendary item at base level in the beginning is nice, right? Right. You can upgrade these items, so on and so forth. But upgrading them in the later levels, around 40 plus, gets really expensive for your resources. So therein lies the conundrum. And you might think, well, maybe I could try and find more. Or I could just buy some. And there they have you. So, a little off the Anthem topic, but still, back to that. $20 for a skin is unacceptable. And more people need to know about this. But sadly, because it's a BioWare game, a lot of fans are gonna just be like, well, it's for BioWare. It's cosmetic only. It doesn't matter. It doesn't affect the gameplay. No, in all honesty, it does not. I don't have to buy the costume. I don't have to do anything for it. It's the principle of the matter. And that's what people don't understand. Because someone out there, regardless of age or whatever, they're going to think, well, I really want this costume, but I don't want to spend 20 hours or so, hypothetically, or maybe not. We don't know how long it's going to take to get 40,000 in-game shards. It could be as bad as The Elder Scrolls Online started. Anybody remember that horror show of how much currency you got per anything? 1 to 2 pieces? So, yeah. And this is EA, so I don't know if it'll be that bad, but who knows? Who honestly knows? So like I said, it's the principle of the matter. $20 is literally 1/4 of the base game asking price. Come on. EA. The fuck. Not cool.